Live from the Xfinity Studios at WVON. You're listening to Saturday Night Blues with Henry Cheatham on Chicago's legendary WVON. The Talk of Chicago, 1690 AM.
Every Saturday night, about sundown, country people in wagons coming from miles around, drinking cold liquor from a Mason-Foot jar. Earl man did took it, looking at good old catfishing homemade. Some butter beans. Butter beans and chitlin stew. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. I get in my sand. And as long as I'm able, gonna do the same thing again. My head gets so bad, but it don't change. I'll be so tore down, I don't even know my name. Big feet and barbecue. Good old catfish and homemade brew. Gotta have some homemade. I got me some butter beans. Butter beans and chitlin stew. Oh, every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Monday morning. Monday. Is it damn flow? Monday. Tuesday. I got a milk cow. Y'all know about that, don't you? Got a milk cow now. Wednesday. I got a working dog. Talking about a Wednesday. Thursday. I got a slop the hog, and I ain't even shaved by it. I said Thursday. Friday. Girls, what's the sixth day of the week? Friday. Well, Friday. Now, when it's done, realize one more night before Saturday comes. Good old big dog. 6 feet and barbecue. Good old catfish and homemade brew. Gotta have some homemade. I got me some butter beans. Butter beans and chitlin stew. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. Well, night long. Come Sunday morning. Every Saturday. Yeah, going strong. Yes, I do. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. I know we gonna lock the door. Good. Every Saturday. Oh, night long. Saturday night. Every Saturday. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Saturday night. Every Saturday. Go. Let yourself go. Every Saturday. Yeah. Saturday night. Every Saturday. All right.
Don't be pointing at me. I'm not ready yet, man. You know, just give me a little time here, you know. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be, whatever time zone you may be in. Sir Henry Cheatham is back with you. Zac had fired me. He suspended me for a week. He told me to get out of here. Mr. Fletcher said, get out of here.
That's what you said, but it was a vacation.
But anyway, Sir Henry Cheatham is back up in here with you on another Saturday night. Hope you out there get a chance to join us and stick with us until 2 a.m. here on Classic Blues and R&B. on AM 1690 WVON. You can get us at WVON.com. We're streaming live at WVON.com. And you can also get us at iHeartRadio. That's where you can get us. So you got no excuse for not getting this great American music here in North America. We're sending it out to the rest of the world here each and every Saturday night. And want to say hello to the boss man. I did see him over there. I was kind of skeptical about him. I didn't see him earlier, you know?
Yeah, he was posted up somewhere.
Yeah. That's what he was doing, right? Want to say hi to my man Zach over there. How you doing, Zach?
Pretty good. How about you? How was the sunshine?
Well, it wasn't bad. It was a little chilly now. Don't let nobody tell you it's getting a little chilly, you know? But, yeah, everything was all right when I take care of my sister. And thank God everything went all right out there. You can reach us here at 773-591-1690. That's 773-591-1690. You can get us here. You can also follow us on at WVON. You know, they played a trick on me, Greg. Zach, they played a trick on me. And you can stay in touch with WVON on Facebook, like our new Facebook page. Search for 1690 AM and look for the 50th logo and click on that and like us. On Twitter, you can follow us at WVON 1690. Now that's numbers we hear, the frequency. In the studio, you can get us at 773-591-1690. And on the World Wide Web, it's www.wvon.com. Got no reason for not to get in touch with us and let us know something that you may want to hear or you may not. So, we want to do that. On the 26th of this month, which is next Wednesday, we'll be having our Winnie Mandela. Is a drama, 2011 drama film adaptation of about the life of Winnie Mandela. It would be at this is part of the WVON State Farm Black Heritage Film Festival series that we're having. And that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Show place will be at the Icon at Roosevelt Collection, 150 West Roosevelt Road, Chicago, Illinois, 60643. I'm sorry about the zip code. Forget that. General admission is $6. VIP tickets, $12. Ticket sales at the theater begins at 5 p.m. So get on out there and get yourself some of that and have a good time. We have some pretty good shows this series, as we try to do always. I want to say before we go to the show, get the program kicked off, I think we're going to save his music for a little later in the program. We also have a studio guest, Mr. Billy Branch is with us. We're glad to have him. But we want to say that this past week, a couple of days ago, from what I understand, I'm not sure exactly, the passing of Floyd Taylor. We'd like to say farewell to Floyd Taylor, who was our guest here on Classic Blues in October, 19th of October, 2013. Floyd, the son of Johnny Taylor, was probably getting ready to enjoy his biggest success in music. We want to send our condolences out to the Floyd Taylor family. May God bless and keep all of you. As we get the program kicked off here right now, you ready, Zach? All right, here we go with Nina Simone going out for Miss Wilma. I need a little sugar in my bowl on AM 1690, Classic Blues and R&B. Thank you. Sorry about it.
I want a little sugar in my bowl. I want a little sweetness down in my soul. I could stand some loving, oh, so bad. I feel so funny, I feel so sad. I want a little steam on my clothes. Maybe I can fix things up so they'll go. What's the matter, Daddy? Come on, save my soul. I need some sugar in my bowl. I ain't fooling. I want some sugar in my bowl. You've been acting different, I've been told. Soothe me, I want some sugar in my bowl. I want some steam on my clothes. Maybe I can fix things up so they'll go. What's the matter, Daddy? Come on, save my soul. I want some sugar in my bowl. I ain't fooling. I want some sugar in my bowl.
Get back down New Orleans, I'm on Miami Mojo. Hey, I'm gonna show you women how you ought to treat your man. If you don't want me, mama, baby, please, ma'am, don't you stop. If you don't want polite woman, please, ma'am, don't you stop. I can round up more women than that Greyhound bus can haul. I'm gonna tell you boys, I won't tell y'all nothing else. I'm gonna tell you boys, I won't tell y'all nothing else. You're the fool if you think you got the fine women by yourself. Blow your harmonica, son. When I get back down New Orleans, I'm gonna try to settle down. When I get back down New Orleans, I'm gonna try to settle down. I'm going down on Canal till my mustache drag the ground.
I'm going away, baby. Get you where you on my mind. Yeah, I'm going away, baby. Get you where you on my mind. If I did right here, baby, I'll be
just got a test. Your baby's out and pony, and you know what comes next. You head for the door, you stop dead in your tracks. That moaning blues heart is a calling you back. There's only one thing that you got, a crazy little feeling called blues shock. You're drinking lots of wine at the Kingston Mine. You lose all track of time, you got blues shock. You're hanging in the streets, you never go to sleep. You won't go home and eat, you got blues shock. You won't pick up the phone, you're never ever home. You leave your wife alone, you got blues shock. Your money's always spent, you ain't got one red cent. You can barely pay your rent, you got blues shock. You got blues shock, that's what you got. You got blues shock, that's what you got. You got it, blues shock, that's what you got. You got blues shock, that's what you got. You got it.
Classic blues and R&B as we roll along here on a Saturday night. So glad you can join us, those of you who are out there in Moscow over there at the Olympics and over in China and the Ukraine. Yeah, I know the Ukraine need to hear us tonight, right, Zach?
I think so.
Yeah, because the drones are getting ready to be dropped over there and all that stuff. You know, so.
Everybody needs to calm down.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, you have just heard our studio guest, Mr. Billy Branch, and Sons of Blues, Blues Shock. It's on the new CD of his here on, what is it, Pig and the Blind, no, Big Pig, Blind Pig Records. I was just going to make a joke about Blind Pig Records. And you heard Joe Turner, Going Away. Lightning Slim, he's going too. He's going to New Orleans. Everybody want to get out of town. Nina Simone went out for Miss Wilma. Put a little bit of sugar in my bowl. I'm pretty sure Ricardo will do that. And, of course, our opening song by Raymond Charles, Ray Charles, every Saturday night right here on AM 1690 WVON. You can reach us here at 773-591-1690. That's 773-591-1690. I want to say welcome, Mr. Billy Branch. Thank you for coming here and joining us tonight, sir.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Good. You got a new CD out, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, what number is this?
Which, well, I've done about roughly around a dozen under my own name, but
yes.
this is kind of significant. It's the first studio CD we've done with my own band, the Sons of Blues, in 15 years.
Okay. And let me tell you now, who are the Sons of the Blues? Who are the guys in your band?
Well, our bass player is Nick Charles, who was brought up by Howlin' Wolf as a teenager from Mississippi. My drummer is Mose Rudis. He's been with me for over 30 years. My piano player is Sumito Ariyoshi. He's played with greats which included Otis Rush and Robert Jr. Lockwood. He's from Kyoto, Japan. And our guitarist is Dan Corelli. And he's the newest Sons of Blues, or SOB, if you will. He's been with us, I guess, about 6 years or so right now. And those are the SOBs.
Yeah, how long you been playing music, Billy?
Professionally, just almost 40 years now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You started right out of the crate.
Yeah, man.
I was looking at your, I was reading that someone said you're on the verge of being the elder statesman status in the blues community.
Yeah, that's a good way of calling you old. Nice way of calling you old.
Yeah, well, I like the blues, love the blues. Blues are good things. It's not depressive to me. Some people think it's depressive, but I don't think so.
I don't either.
Just like going to church. Do you get depressed when you go to church? You know, pat your feet.
That's right.
You know, so it's the same thing. So, Billy, tell us about your CD and about you.
Okay.
I know a lot of folks in Chicago do know Billy Branch. Some outside may or may not know, you know. But Billy been around a while, folks.
Yeah.
He's played with some of the great boys from Mississippi. I will throw that in there. So y'all try to steal our heart, man. I'm a Mississippi boy.
Yeah, well, you know, at one point, all of the Sons of Blues, except for myself, were all from Mississippi.
All right.
And we know that that's where the blues came from.
Yes.
You know, they call it Chicago blues.
Yeah, there you go.
Because the cats came up from Mississippi and moved to Chicago.
Right.
They brought the blues with them.
That's exactly right.
But we formed this band, the Sons of Blues, in 1977. Okay. And the original members, except for myself, were all sons of famous blues musicians. We had the son of Willie Dixon. Okay. We had the son of Carrie Bell, Lurie and Freddie Dixon, and then we had the son of Clifton James, who was Willie Dixon's drummer and Bo Diddley's original drummer. Okay. And we formed that in 1977, and to go to our very first gig was at the Berlin Jazz Festival. Okay. And we were part of a contingency of about 15 musicians comprising 3 rhythm sections, and Willie Dixon accompanied us, and you know, Willie Dixon is one of the greatest American songwriters, period, and the most prolific songwriter in modern blues. Yeah. And Willie went there as the patriarch, and we were, at that time, we were called the new generation of Chicago blues. And we were the answer to the question, are there any young black musicians playing blues? Yes. And we demonstrated that, and it was very well received. Mm-hmm. And you know, I came up once I discovered the blues, and I came up at a time where it was just everywhere in the city. I used to, and wherever I could go, I would go from the west side to the south side, and ultimately, as it is today, the clubs are, most of them, as you know, are downtown and the north side. Yeah. But at that time, you know, I mean, I was hanging in the clubs at 18 years old, and there's a few of us that are still on the scene, and we were hanging out with guys like Junior Wells and Lefty Diaz and James Cotton and Big Walter Horton, Buddy Scott and the Rib Tips, some of the elder guys like Homesick James, Jimmy Walker, Boogie Woogie piano player, gave me my first start, and guys like this, you know, and then I eventually got recruited in the Willie Dixon Chicago Blues All-Stars, and I played with Willie Dixon for about 6 years. And, you know, I recorded on quite a few albums, maybe about 200 recordings. Okay, yeah. People like, I think I'm on 4 of Coco Taylor's albums, Johnny Winter, Lou Rawls, Sun Seals, Taj Mahal, Willie Dixon, a lot of different artists.
So you were raised in Los Angeles, huh?
I was raised in L.A.
And then you came back to Chicago.
Came back to Chicago.
Too much sunshine.
Well, you never get too much sunshine, but It was like the blues called me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned something that when you speak of black people playing blues, are there many that you encounter that are on your level
Well, I mean,
in studios or what have you? There may be studio sessions or whatever.
well, there are. There are quite a few. I mean, Chicago's still the blues capital. There's more, number-wise, musicians here. We by far have the greatest concentration and the highest level, I might, because, you know, in the travels around the world and around the country, you'd be amazed at the scope, the diversity. I mean, the blues has taken me all around the planet. Asia, Japan, Australia, South America, China, and all throughout Europe. And in every locale, I don't care how remote, there are blues musicians. There are Polish blues band. There are, and these guys, look, Junior Wells once said he was in Japan walking down the street, and he heard what he thought was someone playing one of his records coming out of this club. He goes into the club, it's somebody not only is playing like him, but singing like him in Japan. So
I noticed you're a harpist. That's your main instrument.
that's
playing the harp, right?
my ex, yes.
Yeah. That's it? Nothing else? That's it? That's all
That's
you want,
pretty
huh?
much it.
That's enough, huh? Keep
Well,
it-
it's you know, it's carried me a long way. I wouldn't mind learning piano. That's my lifelong quest. But
Yeah, you. I noticed you teach it,
right.
and you teach it to a lot of young cats. Are there a lot of them picking it up?
I've taught a program called Blues in School since 1978.
Right.
And I started out in Chicago, and I've since taken this program globally. And for example, I was in Jalapa, Veracruz, Mexico. I actually taught my classes in Spanish for 2 weeks. And I've done it in Belgium and limited bases in Japan and Canada. And I have former students, 2 of them of note, that are in, one in, what is the group? Macklemore and Ryan, one of the top groups.
Yeah, that one. Grammy or whatever.
Yes. Well, one of my former students is a member of that group. He's a trumpet player, Owa Runga. And I have 2 more students that are in an upcoming group in Seattle called Aaron and the Way. Yeah, well, I can't remember that.
Well, so you had 100,000 kids come through, so
Yes,
I think you remember, right?
and that's real. But some of them, even locally, just as recently as 2 weeks ago, a young lady came as a Comcast representative, and she says, "Mr. Branch," and she says, "Blues." She said, "You were my blues teacher in 1978." And my sister still plays her harmonica.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I had her when she was 14. She's 50 now.
Oh, yes. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to play another cut from your record here.
Okay.
All right. What number would you like?
Let's try. Let's play some. Let's try "Crazy Mixed Up World." That's more of a traditional Chicago blues.
Crazy Mixed Up World. Number 2 on the old CD of Zac. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B, folks. You can give us a shout here at 773-591-1690. 773-591-1690. You got a question for Billy? Yeah, maybe just sitting back listening and enjoying it. We like that too. But anyway, you listen to Classic Blues and R&B here on AM 1690 WVON.
Well, I'm a crazy mixed up kid, and I love to dance like this. Well, I love to rock and roll to satisfy my soul. Well, I love to jump and shout because it really knocks me out. To give me music with a beat, it really knocks me off my feet. mixed up world. Crazy mixed up world. Crazy mixed up world. Crazy mixed up world. I'm in a crazy mixed up world. I don't care what you heard. This is a crazy mixed up world. Crazy mixed up world. Crazy mixed up world. Crazy mixed up world. I'm in a crazy mixed up world.
Oh yeah, where my southern girls at? And where my men at that love those southern girls? Huh? See, you don't mind if I sing a little blues for you, do you? Oh, just like that. I'm a southern girl, best kind of meat. I'm your full course dinner. It's time to eat. So come and get your plate, hot and ready for you. That's right. Just open your mouth. You better eat this food. Don't know what you used to or what you've been fed. I don't know. I'm a southern girl, that's right, sweeter than hot cornbread. So sweet. Don't know what you used to or what you've been fed. That's right. I'm a southern girl, sweeter than hot cornbread. I'm a southern girl. I know my stuff. I feed my man, y'all. That's right. Till he can't get enough. I run his bad water with a beer on the side. Oh, shucks. Wash his back long until he smiles. Play it for me, guitar. Oh, shucks. Just like that. You got it. Now listen to me. Just like that. I'm a southern girl. I know my stuff. I feed my man, y'all, till he can't get enough. Me on a platter, boy. Collard greens on the side. Hot cornbread, long on my thigh. Don't know what you used to, or what you've been fed. I'm a southern girl, sweeter than hot cornbread. So let me take your hand, boy. Let me turn you out. 'Cause you ain't had no good luck. until you came to come on to the south. A southern girl, a southern girl, a southern girl. Oh, nah. A southern girl, y'all. A southern girl, a southern girl.
When you're walking down the street, all the fellas that you meet, they go, I know just how they feel. Woo, woo, baby, now. Behold you is a treat. And everything about you is sweet. Woo, baby, well, you're the real deal. Let me tell you why. Listen to this. Other girls have tried your style and wind up with the blues. Other girls just can't get down with the stuff you use. What you use and I don't know. I just want some more, some more. What a thrill, what a thrill. It's got to be the real deal. Yes, you know you take the cake. Cause when I hold you, for heaven's sake, woo, baby, the way you make me feel. Woo, woo, baby, now I feel it thunder and I get weak. Everything about you is so complete. Woo, 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 baby. You're the real deal. Oh, yes, you are, baby. Come here, guitar.
All right, we are here on Classic Blues and R&B. You just heard the great Johnny Guitar Watson, the real deal. Johnny was a hell of a showman, great musician. Jerisa McBride, I'm a Southern Girl. That's a new CD that I just got from down in Mississippi. She's a Mississippi girl. She's a Southern Girl. Pretty good CD, too. She got some, anyway, some music on there. Hope you enjoying the program here. And, of course, we got our guest in the studio, Mr. Billy Branch and the Sons of Blues, Crazy Mixed Up World. All here on Classic Blues and R&B. You can reach us at 773-591-1690. That's 773-591-1690. You can check out Classic Blues. We got programs that we post on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type in Classic Blues, or go to YouTube and type in Henry C., and I guarantee you'll see a whole lot of stuff up there we got. Because we do put the programs up there, for your convenience. And you can go to our Facebook page of Classic Blues. Go to facebook.com, type in Classic Blues and R&B, and like us out there. Zac like to be liked. He told me that I'm not likable, but I said I want somebody to like me, but want to do that. Jack, what question you got for Billy? I know you got a question for Billy over there because he want to be a harmonica player himself. That's a harp. We call it harp from where I'm from.
Well, I mean, I tried a little bit. We just had a caller who was interested in hearing some more of your music. They wanted to know if the L.A. rubbed off your blues.
If the L.A. rubbed off my blues? Possibly, because when I was in L.A., I didn't really know the blues. And I came up listening to what was played on the radio at the time, which, of course, included everything from Motown and James Brown to the Beach Boys and the Doors and the Jimi Hendrix and,
Hey, just Jimmy's blues, man.
Yeah, Jimmy was blue, man. Yes, indeed. So in that sense, yeah, you could, I'm a product of what I absorbed.
Yeah, that's Southern Cal, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
L.A.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway. Speaking of the harmonica, Billy, how long does it take one to learn?
Well,
you would say.
If I should have brought a spare, I could have proved the point. I can teach anyone to boogie within 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. We have to do that again. I have to bring you one of my student harps, but the harmonica is it can be taught. The basics can just a little. Can I demonstrate something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can learn something like, for example, like this very simple in a short time. But like any instrument, if you want to master it, you got to put in the time. Okay? And so like you can just take like. See, that's really simple. You just breathing. Okay. You just two times in and out. And you can pick up that, but then if you want to. Now that takes a few years.
Okay, but breathe in and out. 2 times in, 2 times out. What key is that harp in?
This is an A harp.
Okay.
But we're playing in the key of E. It's you got different positions with our first, second, and third are the primary ones. And yeah.
I remember talking to the great Bobby Rush, and he's a hell of a harmonica
player.
Yeah,
that's my partner.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of them. They said, well, he was showing my little great nephew, my nephew.
Okay.
He was showing him how. He said, you do this, you do that.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of harmonica players, I love Junior Parker.
Right on.
Yeah, I love him. Well, that's all right, I do. One of your favorite harmonica players, or whom would you say that guys in the business would say? I mean, there's no such thing as the best. They're all good. That's no
right. Everyone's got their own favorites.
Sonny Boy.
That's right.
So now, which would be one of yours?
Well, I learned firsthand from Carrie Bell
Okay.
Junior Wells,
Okay.
James Cotton,
Okay.
Big Walter Horton were my primary influences that I got the time to spend with these guys on the bandstand.
Right.
But by the guys I didn't meet were Sonny Boy Williamson, which I do, and I've recorded a lot of his songs, and Little Walter.
Okay,
Little Walter is pretty much regarded as the greatest of all time, and I can explain to you for several reasons. And even cats like Junior Wells and James Scott, they would tell you that to this day.
Oh, yeah.
And they were contemporaries of his. You know, he died at a very young age, 37 years old, in 1968. But Little Walter revolutionized the sound of the harmonica by cupping it to a microphone and making it sound indistinguishable. It didn't sound like a harmonica. It sounded more like a horn or a saxophone. So he was credited as being the first person to actually effectively use feedback as a recording tool.
Okay.
And the stuff that he played is, even today, it almost some of it defies imagination. You listen to Juke, and that song is so beautifully constructed. It's like a jazz piece. He got a song called Roller Coaster where he's actually playing bebop.
Okay.
And for a cat to come from the South and not have formal education or any formal musical education, this is nothing short than amazing.
Yeah, I got you. Tell you what, what you gonna take us out to the top of the hour on?
I got My Black Woman by Joe Williams. It's a little short song.
Okay, do that then. All right, well, you're listening to classic blues and R&B, and our studio guest, I should say, Mr. Billy Branch, a member of the Sons, S-O-N-S, of the Blues. He has a new CD. They have a new CD. I should have said they or you.
Yeah, well, you can say either way. Yeah, we do. The SOBs.
Yeah, they got a new song out, a new CD out, and it's called Blues Shock. Yes, Blues Shock. So far, sounds all right. I've heard two cuts out there. You know,
So far, so good.
Oh, yeah, you got one coming up here. We definitely want to check it out.
All right.
A dedication to Miss Jerry Palmgarden. Jerry's Palm Garden Tavern. Yeah. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on AM 1690. We're going to the top of the hour. We'll be back with more of our program.
I want a little sugar in my bowl. I want a little sweetness down in my soul. I could stand some loving, oh so bad. I feel so funny, I feel so sad. I want a little steam on my clothes. Maybe I can fix things up so they'll go. What's the matter, Daddy? Come on, save my soul. I need some sugar in my bowl. I ain't fooling. I want some sugar in my bowl.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.